y'all. Sorry my hair's a mess. I've been doing a lot of stuff today. So anyways, we're gonna react to some homophobic memes. And if there are any cuss words like the F word, like not the frick word, like that word, by meaning the F word that's supposed to offend, that does offend LGBTQ, that's basically, we're gonna bleep everything. If it's a cuss word that I can say, like ATL, I mean, if it's like a cuss word that I can't say, that I know I know a better meaning to, like, I mean, ATLL. Here's an example, ATLL, I always just say heck. Or if it's the F word, I'll say frick, not the other F word. Also, I have something to show you guys. I know my parents are gonna kill me. I'm not supposed to, like, I'm not allowed to have much pride stuff. Like, I'm not allowed to have a pride flag and all that, but that's for another situation. So I'm gonna show you painting that's pride related. So this lamp used to be pink, as you can see from the bottom. I don't know if I'm gonna paint that or not, but here's what I worked on. So at first I painted using a brown base, and I put green over it, but I put the trans flag. I only had red, so I tried my best. The non-binary flag and the bisexual flag. So this says trans rights, then it says LGBTQ rights, and then on this side it says love is love. Why it's in blue. The reason I only did those flags and I didn't do rainbow is because I don't have rainbow colors, and I wanted to do, because yes, non-binaries are basically transgender, because if they're not born in, they are basically transitioning from their original gender to the no genders, which I like to call blobs, which is not meant to be anyway offensive. I'm just so scared of someone from the LGBTQ coming in here and being like, that's offensive, and me not knowing that it's offensive. Also, for any homophobes watching this, you can watch this along and laugh at these memes, but we will not condone homophobia, transphobia, biphobia, or any phobia that has to do with LGBTQ or racism on this channel. We just don't do it. Okay. And also for my little peaches that are so amazing, and I love you guys so much. You go people. Just because you're a straight ally, you go people. And then in the next video, we're going to be talking about the problems about being bisexual. Basically, the different problems with LGBTQ. We really don't want to stand this whole time, so I'm just going to bring my chair over here. Don't mind the sweater on the back of it. Ow, I just hit my toe. I'm going to put my hoodie on. Because, yes, I'm wearing overalls, a shirt that has little flowers on it and reminds me of Girl in Red, and then a hoodie. This room's really cold. I'm not in my room. This isn't my room. So I'm just looking great today. I mean, tonight. It's like 11:06. Okay. I just found this meme. Okay, I'm going to show it to you. Actually, I'm going to read it and show it to you. Just got this car. It's Pride Month, hoping to hit a few bleeps today. It's bleeped out already, but here. And it said, this is Billy Bob Brown, homophobic era of Twitter is peak Pride Month content. Wow! Because this is from, like, Snapchat, which means you put in the title. Oh, okay, just ran over F. Can't wait to kill all of these gays off. Excuse me, no. There's now another one. It says, just ran over a homo, XO, beep, beep, bleep. Beep, beep, which, that's basically what it says. There you go. Now, the thing I'd... Okay. Okay, this isn't exactly homophobic, but this has something to do with homosexuality. So, the one dude, if you know what the hobbits are, the old wizard dude is gay, and then one of like this other person that I've seen before. I can't remember who they are. Please list down in the comments below what both their names are. This is both gay, both awesome. Please stop the hate. And this shows one of them at literal a pride parade and then all of that. I just wanted to put that in. Oh my god. Okay, this one. I'm sorry I'm laughing at it because it sounds so stupid. But I also hated two car running over gays. It's like, I post homophobic memes, but I also grow pumpkins. So. Okay, here's another meme. I'm sorry if I laugh at these. I don't think they're genuinely funny, but just how stupid... Bruno, what are you doing? Just how stupid these people can be. Just like... it makes me laugh. Also, Bruno is my dog. I'm not going to show you the floor because it's just personal. Okay, so it says... I don't always say homophobic stuff, but when I do, I prefer to face it with, I'm not homophobic, but... Okay, let's bring up racism for a minute. Sorry, it's sensitive. It's like people are being like, oh, I'm racist, but when I'm going to say something racist, I prefer to start it off with, I'm not racist, but sorry, I have an ear ringing disease, like thingy. I don't know. Yeah. Okay. So here's one. It's okay. Now, this one has to do with something like, okay, here's something my dad said before. Your sexuality, or if you're an LGBTQ, we don't care. Just be careful what you say around the kids. We don't care. It's not affecting us in any way. Well, you want to know what this one said? That's super funny. Now that I think about it, it's like, so you're homophobic? Explain to me how the LGBTQ community has affected you in any way, if at all. It has Willy Wonka. Okay, here's another one. Oh, you're straight, conservative, and Christian? Tell me again why you worry so much about gay marriage. Sorry if it's really bad and it's doing glare. I really don't have cameras. I have to use my iPad. That's why you see little speckles whenever I do videos. So okay. Here we go. Here's what the subtitle. This is what the beginning of the title says. I feel so bad for Magic. This man had one son, and this is what God gave him. I'm just gonna show that, and then I'm gonna read what it says on the bottom. And then the person who did the comment was like, he got a son with his own fashion line worth over $200 million. What did your parents get? A homophobic piece of trash. There we go. I hope you guys can read it. I'm sorry about the blur. But anyways, that is true because it's like, okay, so he got someone who is very successful. What did your parents get? Homophobic. Imagine if their parents were actually bisexual or in the LGBTQ community and they were like gay. I imagine how that person would just like. Okay, let me see. Okay, here we go. When you see two homophobic memes in your favorite sub, but you don't want to complain because you know it's filled with toxic 12-year-old boys, screams and gay. I mean, it's true. That is literally so true. It's like, we don't want to complain because it's toxic 12-year-old boys. And I personally love looking at homophobic memes. I'm not homophobic. I just love seeing how stupid these people can be. Okay, here we go. It's like when people call you mentally ill, so you cut off your wiener. So you cut your wiener off to prove them wrong. F. What is wrong with people? I feel bad for trans community because here's the reason. I am in the trans league there because I'm a non-binary. As I explained earlier, that's basically transgender, just a different version. It's not male to female. It's not M to F. It's not F to M. It's F to non-binary or M to non-binary. Because depending on whatever your gender is, if you're just born non-binary, you're born in that community. So, anyways, let's continue. When you hate the 1% so much that you join the 0.3% despite the incredible risk of becoming the 41%. I don't get it. Guys, if you get it, I know it's like kind of homophobic, I think. I don't know. That's basically the trans flag. There you go. Okay, here we go. When someone calls you by the wrong name because causes you to have a breakdown and seeing yourself in the mirror causes you and doing mental agony. I don't know how to pronounce stuff really. But you definitely don't have a mental illness, so the solution is cause terrible harm to your body through multiple surgery and hormone injections. Wow. Nice going. Ow. Sorry, I just hit my foot on something. Okay. Here's another meme. You guys are wrong, but it's great to see you at least pretending to fight homophobia, even if the only has a roundabout way of attacking Dems. Is this another chapter in LGBTQ acceptance? Sorry if it's put like backwards, but you know. Whoa, not that one. Xbox community in one picture. David, 16, racism and anger issue. Oh my god. Yes, it had basically here. It's like Christians. I respect, acts like a normal human being, has a personality, doesn't focus upon the fact that they're Christian, literally is a normal person that you can be friends with. Christians. I do not respect religion, the focus point of their existence, cross everywhere and cross everything and everywhere, including not limited to profile pictures, clothing, and jewelry. Complains about non-Christians. Complains about non-Christian people constantly, just as like a clown to show the world how Christian they are. Excuse me, what? Also, to all the drag queens out there, I had literally made an episode, I think on Pride Life, about drag queens, and I just want to say everyone in LGBTQ is beautiful. But the thing is, I work on my makeup, like I do natural work. Look, I don't really do like out of this world looks because it's harder for me. But if any of you see this, if any of the drag queens see this, tell me your secrets, please. I want to do makeup like that. Okay. Oh dear Lord. Okay, this kind of like. Okay, so it's like, I'm gonna die. Then a girl next to her is like, no, don't. You can live a happy life. Then it's female to male. It's like, I'm gonna die. Then she says, no, you're gonna have. The person in the mirror basically, kind of like mirror images, like, no, you can live a happy. No, you don't. You can live a happy life. And it's like, no, you have a puss. Yeah, that's all we're gonna say. Sorry. There you go. I almost said something I'm not supposed to say. Sorry. Okay. There you go. I don't know how to really explain it, but I know it's good. Okay. Here's a nice one because we're gonna add in some nice homosexual, gay, LGBTQ memes to soften the blow on the harder ones. My little brother was sent to a church camp to fix his homosexuality. He came back a week after with his new boyfriend. I am proud of you, my dude. Resilience, awesome. If any of you do this and send your child to a place like that, like conversion therapy, I am very disappointed in you. And as a parent, you should not do that. You should learn to respect your child, make them feel welcome into their own home, which they should not feel unwelcomed. Sorry, ranting again. Okay. My little brother told my parents he is gay and they kicked him out. I drove 4 hours from school to pick him up and now I'm looking for apartments. Why would you kick your kid out? Like, I love that this is a supportive brother. Because, like, honestly, at this point, I am done with homophobia, transphobia, biphobia, and all that. I'm in transphobia and biphobia because I'm bisexual and I'm a non-binary. Okay, and if a lot of you think I'm looking like a girl because I don't have a binder yet, I have to, like, it's very hard for me to keep up with the wrap that I have to put around right here to keep it, like, flat, and it doesn't stay flat. My mom will not allow me to get the surgery. That's a no-go. I told them I'm non-binary, but in a podcast episode you will hear about some of that. Check out Pride Life. And really, like, and I'm not allowed to cut my hair shorter than right here. And since my mom had said we have rounder heads, so shorter haircuts won't look as good as on us. I was thinking about getting that haircut where it has like the little, like, what's it called? Like where it's all short in the back and it had a little poof right here of hair like going right there. Because yes, I love looking femme, but I also really love those haircuts. Because non-binaries don't have a look. Bisexuals might, so. Okay. here's another meme. My teacher said she didn't believe in homosexuality. I stood up and screamed, "Oh my god, I don't exist," before running out of the room. This is so funny, because if one of my teachers ever did this, because I have not seen a sign of transphobia, homophobia, or any of that, and they ever say, "I don't believe in that, and I don't believe, like, in homosexuality," I'm gonna be like, "Oh my god, I don't," and, like, if they say, "I don't believe in changing your gender or homosexuality in any way," I'm gonna be like, "Oh my god, I don't exist," and run out of the room being like, "Bisexual," and, no, like, I'm gonna be like, "I'm bisexual and a non-binary," and then start shouting, "Translate LGBTQ rights," and then run to the bathroom, knowing I embarrassed myself. Okay. Homosexuality is a disease. Call school. "Yeah, I can't come in today. I'm gay." Hangs up. That one just makes me laugh, because when people say that, now I can just call my school and be like, "Hey, I'm bisexual, which means I'm basically homosexual. Since people are saying that's a disease, I'm sick today. Bye." Okay, sorry that like the video is super long, almost 21 minutes. This is actually probably one of my longest videos. So I love y'all. I'll see you in the next video. Also, I'm going to only be explaining the problems with the LGBTQ things that I know, because I don't know, like, I don't know some things, but I also do know this. Please, if you're a lesbian and you're watching this and you prefer not to be called this, please do not get offended. I know not to call every lesbian a dyke, because they don't like that. Please don't come attacking me, but I know they don't like that unless they specifically say "I am a dyke" instead of saying "I am a lesbian." And then there's lipstick lesbians and all that. I'm only going to be explaining lesbians, and dyke and lesbian mean the same thing, but I understand that's offensive, and I'm not going to cross anyone's boundaries. Also, before I go, I'm going to tell you a fun fact, and a tip, basically. If you want to know someone's gender and you can never tell what gender they are, go up to them and ask, "What are your preferred pronouns?" And that will give you your answer. If they say she, her, girl, he, him, boy, he, him, and they, them, probably non-binary. If they say for today, it's going to be a she, her, a gender fluid. Because there's many different options than they. Non-binary, once again. If they say he, him, they, them, gender fluid, she, her, they, them, probably gender fluid. I don't know much about that, but I do know some about it. That's why I'm a non-binary. So Alex is clocking out. Boy.